What's going on, Spill the Tea TV? We are back. Thank you all so much. I believe we're like 10 episodes in, and you guys have been tuning in, leaving comments, reposting, referring people to my platform. So thank you all so much. I am Teacup, your favorite cup of tea. That's TEAACUP_. So I have J Musiq with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me on your platform. Appreciate it.
Of course. Let everybody know where they can find you on social media and let them know about who you are.
So, like she said, I go by the name of J Musiq. It's JAIMUSIQ on all social media, all streaming platforms, and all of that. I'm a hip hop and R&B artist straight out of Memphis, Tennessee. Been doing it for about 6 years now. I'm actually about to release my third album entitled H.I.M on February 22nd. Tuesday, 2/22/22. You know what I'm saying? Make it easy to remember. Also, the same day that Kanye decided to drop. But, you know, we're not gonna get into
we ain't gonna worry about that.
We ain't gonna worry about that. But, you know, just out here trying to do my thing. I'm out here in Atlanta promoting the album with a listening party tour. So I'll be at Rare Sound tonight at 8. Doing that. Yeah. But just out here trying to do my thing, just working. I went to school out here. I went to Morehouse.
Okay. AUC.
Yeah. Graduated in 2018. So just coming back out here and touching base with the connections I had and been building since then.
Okay. Now, 2/22/2, those are angel numbers.
Yeah.
So did you know about that? You did that on purpose?
Yeah, I did it really just because it lined up. You know what I'm saying? It was 2/22/2022, and it was also on a Tuesday. So I feel like it really just lined up perfectly for me to drop, really. Because I was trying to pick a date, and I didn't really know when I wanted to drop it. But once I went down the calendar and was looking, I was like, hold on. And it kind of made sense. But I didn't know it was an angel number. And I think it means like that I'm on the right path, or I'm taking the right path right now. So hopefully that's true.
Yeah, hopefully the person does that for you.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely accept that, receive that, that I'm on the right path. So, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm excited for it. Now, when we do start out the interviews, we do a little icebreaker. So I usually do like some little wild game, but I think I want to have more so just open conversation. Some conversations that I've been having with my friends lately. All right. So it's kind of like, is it true? Is it true? So I was going to do a truth or dare, but I'm just going to ask, is it true?
Is it true?
Okay. Now, is it true that in the future we're going to see social media detox centers?
Whoa, I did not expect that question. I can't lie. But it made sense. I could see it. I mean, just like any other drug that I guess people would get hooked on, social media is kind of that type of drug. It's addicting, like the validation, you know, and the likes and the shares and the reposts. Like some people really can get addicted to that. So yeah, I think that is true.
Okay. It's crazy because this morning
it's
what
crazy,
made me,
but it's true.
It is. So that is true. We will see that in the future. I was watching something on YouTube with my friends about how they are having these rehabilitation centers, and it's a lot of kids like early on because they're starting out with tablets and social media and things like that. So it's a lot of them that get real addicted, and then they experience like, you know, being bullied. They experience like insecurity, suicide, things like that, and it's hard for them to function without their phones. So it's crazy.
Yeah, I can see that because the baby's coming out with the tablets in their hands now. Like I didn't get a phone till 7th grade.
Oh,
and even
exactly.
When I got it, it was the block Nokia with only Snake on it.
Right, you know, and we weren't thinking about. We didn't even know how to use like MySpace and Tagged and stuff.
Yeah, I mean some folks got on that. I couldn't have a MySpace. My mama was on me.
Right, my parents was on me too. I was on it.
I never got to experience that. So, but as far as the tablets and stuff, like the tablets raising the kids.
They are
for the most part. So.
Yeah, that's really crazy. And then my next question, so is it true that you would do you value things over experiences? So would you value a person like give you gifts, things like that, or would you rather do some sort of adventure or have some sort of moments with a person? Like, do you value things or do you value experiences?
No, I value experiences more than things for sure. Giving is like my last love language. It's like at the very bottom out of the 5. So quality time is like number 1 and number 2. Like they kind of switch because like my love language will switch over time. But those are my top 2. So having a quality time, building something, like you said, going on an adventure or a vacation, just having experiences. Like that means the most.
Yep. Because like
anybody can just buy something, you know.
Right.
But to really experience something with somebody like that mean a lot.
Exactly. And you can buy things for someone and it can just perish, go away, get stolen, whoop de whoop.
Yeah.
But they say experiences last forever. So I feel you on that. Okay. J Musiq. Okay.
Yeah.
And you spell your name J-A-I and then music with a Q. So why is it spelled that way?
I really don't have a real explanation for real. Like the J-A-I thing just really came from just me wanting to spell J differently as a kid. Cause I've been J Musiq since like before I started like doing this seriously. I was J Musiq probably in like middle school or like early high school. So I really can't even go back that far. But I mean now just to give you an answer, I could say like my name starts with a J. Like my name is Josh. And I make music, so J Musiq, but I make music differently, so I spell it differently. We just gonna go with that.
Well, when you were at that point where you started taking music serious, you said in middle school?
I didn't start taking music seriously until the summer after my freshman year of college.
Oh, wow.
I was just making music for fun in like middle school, like me and my friends, and that's just the thing that I had.
Okay.
And I just kind of just kept it because, I mean, I was already dropping stuff under that, like on YouTube and stuff. Some of that stuff is still out if y'all want to go and listen to.
Y'all go back and listen to the throwaways, to the
14, 15, 16-year-old Jay. It's very unpolished. Most of it's recorded on the webcam, but it's there. But I was already dropping under that, so I was just like, I mean, let's just keep it going. Just keep it the same.
So what made that turning point after you went to college? What made that turning point of, okay, I want to do music serious?
So I always knew that I wanted to do something with music. Ever since I was a kid, like I sang in the church choir. And then when I got to middle school, I got in band. I was on the drum line. And then when I got to high school, still in band and in the choir. And then when I got to college, still in band on a band scholarship. So music was always like a part of me. And I was doing poetry as well, like starting in middle school also, which is where the making songs with the friends and stuff came. And after I went to college, like I went in undeclared like major. And I did the first like semester and I was like, I really can't picture myself doing any of these things. Cause for one, Morehouse, it's the majors they have is limited. Like it's a limited amount of majors there. So like
I've never known that.
Like even with like music, it's like it's only so much that you can do under music. You know what I'm saying? So, but I still decided to major in music. So I'm like, I mean, that's the only thing I know.
How to do, or you know you're good at.
Yeah, I know I'm good at it. And any of these concepts that they're going to teach me is only going to help me in what I really want to do, which is make music.
Right.
So I kind of just took that. And then the summer after my freshman year of college, it was like, okay, now I'm growing up. Like, I really got to figure out, like, kind of what I want to do and what direction I want to go in. And I recorded, like, my first in-studio recording song, which was a cover of Bryson Tiller's Don't.
What?
Yeah, that summer. Shout out to Ty Boylan, whose studio I went to, and shout out to Cortez, my homie. Ty's his stepdad. He's also a producer and engineer in Memphis. And I recorded that song with him. And after I recorded, he asked me what I wanted to do with it. And I wasn't really thinking too much of it. I was just going to throw it on SoundCloud, just like the other little play songs, and just send it to a couple of my friends and be like, look, I dropped something. But he was like, I really think that you could do something with it. Like, if you put your mind to it, put some time in it, because you got the talent. I could tell that you, like, know what you want to do with it. So just go for it. And I thought about it. I was like, okay, bet. And then, like, the next 2 months, I recorded, like, 8 more songs and dropped my first tape. August 2015.
Yep, I saw it. It was 2015.
Josh Johnson EP.
I saw it in 2015, 2016. Then you waited about 2 years and waited 2 more years.
Yep.
Okay. And even though you went to Morehouse, you spent time at the AUC, you're originally from Memphis. So how do you feel about like Memphis influence in rap right now? I was watching an interview with LaChat on Dirty Glove. Shout out to Dirty Glove. I was watching an interview and I didn't know like just a lot about Memphis scene and culture and things like that. So how do you feel about its influence today?
I think it's cool. I think it's cool that Memphis is pretty much everywhere in hip-hop right now, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, the actual artists doing their thing, like Bag is having an incredible run right now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Dolph, of course. But he was doing his thing, you know, and then Gotti just dropped.
You weren't really rocking with it like that?
I don't listen to trap rap
that
much anyway. But, you know, just the way that the city is right now, it's kind of like, it's a lot of tension in the moment, you know. But I'm proud of the influence because like 3-6 is sampled in everything. On like every hip hop album that's coming out has a 3-6 sample on it. So like that's cool. And I think it puts a lot of eyes on us, you know what I'm saying, as independent artists in a way. Although like being from Memphis is really like a trap rap city. Like every rapper that comes out of Memphis is a trap rapper pretty much.
I didn't really think about that, but that's true. I see.
Yeah, and it makes it seem like that's all that we have. Granted, it's a big part of the culture, but it's far from all that we have to offer in the city. So I'm hoping that, you know what I'm saying, while we do have the influence and everything, everybody is kind of looking at us, although they're only kind of looking at one thing. Hopefully that spotlight can shift over to the other things that we have going on. And
you're going to show some of the other things.
Yeah. And that's my goal. That's the goal for sure, just to put the spotlight on the sound that doesn't get the appreciation that it deserves in the city.
Okay. When you say that, it makes me think about Atlanta too, because I feel like when you think about Atlanta a lot, you think about the trap or what's played in the clubs and things like that, not realizing that, you know, there's still a lot of other sounds. Like there's JID, there's people like Earth Gang who are from here, but they sound different. They sound like they're not from here.
Yeah.
So I do like that you said that, and I can't wait to see what you bring.
Yeah, and I say like just to piggyback out the Atlanta thing, like I feel like Memphis has the potential to like be on the level that you guys are with y'all artists because y'all have so many artists doing so many different things. Like it's all like hip hop and it's all rap, but like it's so many different lanes and like everybody's creating their own lane and it's appreciated and it gets the platform that it deserves. Memphis will never be on y'all level if we don't start to fully appreciate the other lanes that we have to offer. That's just how I feel. I don't know how everybody else feels, but we can't be a top hip hop city if we only focusing on one lane of hip hop.
I see. I dig what you're saying. Okay, and I like that you are taking that initiative to set something different in stone for Memphis. And I was reading that you have like a mixture of like gospel. You're inspired by gospel, blues, R&B, and hip hop. So what just inspired you to kind of blend all those sounds together?
Really just, I say it's the influences. Like sometimes it's really subconscious. You know, like even the artists that like I listen to heavy, I can hear the influences in my music, but it's not like I thought to.
Right.
Like I thought to do it. It's just something.
Because that's just inspiration. Like,
yeah. So like me growing up and singing in church choir for however many years, like all of that is like subconsciously coming out through all the harmonies and stuff that I'm doing on the track. So like I try to do on most of them. And then just the blues, like Memphis known for the blues, really just the South period, just walking downtown and hearing people playing guitar on Bill or just anywhere downtown, like just kind of like it just become a part of you after a while, after so many years, after so many weekends walking by and hearing it, like it just become a part of you. And then just hip hop, that's Memphis for sure. And then R&B, just the classic people that your mama was listening to cleaning up in the living room, you know what I'm saying, waking you up early with the NDRE blasting, you know what I'm saying, and it's just where it came from.
Like you up on Sunday morning to clean?
Nah, not Sunday. We was going to church on Sunday.
Yeah, I was going to church on Sunday?
Yeah, most definitely.
Your mom was waking you up to clean on Saturday?
Saturday. Saturday.
First day of the weekend. Now, some of your past projects, because I know we have him out now, so some of your past projects, you use like a lot of 2s and 4s and like the titles and stuff like that. So was that any symbolism like related to that? Nah,
not really. It was just a cool way to say 2 for you because it was 2 songs. 2 songs on the project that it dropped, and then 2 more for you. It was just 2 more tracks for you, and then all for y'all. I just kept the 4 because I had the 4s going already, and it just kind of made sense. Just keep it like this. So it was really just something cool. Not really no symbolism behind it. I ain't really think that deep into it.
Okay.
I can't lie to you. I wish I could say something that would make it sound cool. Like, yeah,
you
like,
ain't got to be fake deep. It's okay.
But nah, it just looked cool.
Okay. So with him, I am him. And I feel like a lot of people say that, like, I am her, I am him. And I was listening to your intro. It really gave a description of, like, who you are as a person, I feel like.
Yeah.
So what can we expect? When somebody presses play on him, what can we expect?
When you press play on him, you can expect to go through a journey. It's really just the journey of a person, the journey of an artist, really just a journey of a human in general, for real. Like you said with the first track, really just explaining who I am, like recognizing who I am in this very moment, like with the confidence thing. But the album is, okay, recognizing that, but also realizing what I had to go through in order to get to that point. And because now that I know that, what I now have to do to show other people that I am that, but not only that I'm that, but you're that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I was able to put that together.
I'm not only him, but you are him, and you are her.
Yeah. So, and you just got to believe it. And, I mean, you're not really going to believe it until you tell yourself that, and you can look in the mirror and be like, yeah, and have that confidence. But hopefully I can inspire people to look deeper in themselves and, you know what I'm saying, see something they ain't see it first.
Okay. And then what was your favorite song to work on? Or should I say, which song means like the most to you off the project?
Which song means the most?
Yeah, which one probably resonates with you the most?
Which one means the most? I'd say Chosen for sure.
Okay, why that one?
Chosen for sure. Because my whole purpose behind writing that song was really just to talk to other people and kind of like enlighten other people and like just kind of shed light on what's really going on, like what's going on in the world, like what may be going on in society right now and how it's kind of messed up and like why I feel like it's messed up. So it's like, it's just a message in there for everybody. Like if you really listen to what I'm saying on that track, like I think you can definitely get something from it. And it is a live performance video of that song on YouTube right now. Go check that out.
Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Yeah. And why did you choose like the select producers and features that you have for the project? It's about 12 tracks. 12 tracks.
I'm unsure about how many producers there are, but there is only one feature on there. Shout out to my guy Ricky Devane. And I originally wasn't gonna do any features.
Okay.
At all.
I love when artists don't do any features when they have like I wouldn't say it's their debut, but I like when artists haven't dropped something in a while and they drop something with no features, so we can really see who you are.
Yeah, and that was the exact purpose I wanted to do it for, because I feel like this is the most personal project of mine to date, and I just wanted to be personal with just me. But I got Ricky to do some post production. On the track, so he did like some transitions between the tracks and some added guitar parts on some of them. And since he contributed that way, like I gave him an interlude to do it. And I wanted to have 12 songs. At that time, I only had 11. And I didn't really want to write another song. So giving him an interlude to make it 12 just made it complete, and it just helped with the flow of the album as well. As far as the producers, I think my guy King Chris, he has the last 2 on the album. That's actually I talked about Cortez earlier, my homie. That's his little brother. That's Ty's son. That's Ty Boylan's son, the producer that I first started working with.
Okay.
Is his son. So that's a full circle moment too, because like Ty had a lot of production on my first 2 projects. He engineered both of the first 2 projects. And now I got his son, you know what I'm saying, on the last 2 songs of this project. So it's really like a full circle moment. I got Bernie Amsterdam on the intro. That's my guy. He's another producer from Memphis, doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Really can do any type of genre that you need, any type of vibe. So shout out to Bernie. Used to Me beat was just something I found on YouTube and just bought. But I think Day 6 and Gilbo, shout out to them. And a lot of them was just YouTube. And then my guy Eddie did I Don't Belong in This World by my probably one of my favorites. Then Slow Down, my guy Ghost. He's from Memphis. I know he do a lot out in Atlanta too. Shout out to him. And then My Mind I Must Escape, Trey Dorsey, producer from Memphis as well. So shout out to them, shout out to all of them. But a lot of them are from Memphis, and I wanted to work with them anyway. So just working with them, and then some of them I just found on YouTube, and I was like, I like this, and I'm gonna buy it. Bought it. So.
That's cool how you have most of them from Memphis. Like you said, you wanted to put on and represent just different facets of Memphis. So I rock with that. Now, I do have a question. Why did it take you 2 years to drop this since your last release? And then, like, what's your process? Because it seems like you kind of drop something just every 2 years.
I realized that too. That I did like every 2 years, because that wasn't even like intentional. But I don't know. I really don't know what took me so long. I don't really feel like it took long per se.
2 years is pretty quick. That is pretty quick. But especially since it's like been Well, almost, yeah, it's been like
Yeah,
2 years since
like
been in
2 full
COVID.
years.
Yeah.
It was more like a year and a half type. But yeah, I really just wanted to take my time though. I did a lot in between then. Like I took some songwriting classes. I took some songwriting classes with David Porter out in Memphis. Y'all know who David Porter is. He wrote a lot of stack stuff. So a lot of that old school stuff that maybe our moms and grandmas and grandpas and all that was vibing to. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna research him, okay?
Yeah, he had a hand in a lot of that. But he has a program back in Memphis with artists where he does a songwriting course. They got production. And then the artist course as well. So I took, you know what I'm saying, I went through that, picked up some new skills, and just tried to implement that as much as I could. And really just wanted to take my time. Like, I didn't want to rush it. I wanted to be able to get all the content done, get everything lined up for the tour and all of that. And then be able to drop and just be like, okay, all I got to do is post. Like, everything pretty much lined up. It's like, okay, I just got to post, you know what I'm saying, pay the little venues and all this other stuff. But it's pretty much on autopilot because I took time planning out everything and sitting down, making all the content, making all the graphics. So it's like, all right, now that I announced it, now we just dropping. So I really just want to take my time so it's seamless as possible.
Okay, so you got this dropping and you got the tour coming. So excited for you. So let everybody know where they can find you, and you can shout out your people, let them know what all you have coming up as well.
Like I said earlier, I go by the name of J Musiq, JAIMUSIQ on all platforms, all social media. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. All of your favorite streaming stores, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, where they got Amazon Music. I don't know, they still got Google Play and all that. Audio Mac, I'm on Audio Mac as well.
It's good to be on Audio Mac. That's great.
Yep. I think I saw you post something about that not too long ago. Yeah, on Audio Mac as well. But come check me out, man. Come check me out.
Okay, perfect. And you're now watching Spill the Tea TV. Make sure you text 770-765-5422. We do promo your music. We do interviews. We do strategy. We provide a lot of things for independent artists. Shout out to Jay for coming through. I really appreciate you.
Appreciate you for having me, for sure.
Right, and we are out.